So today we're back to talk about this device right here. This is the Vaultek DS5i Smart Station. Now, what this is it's a clock, it's a safe, it's a charger, it's a smart station. Now, this smart station does a few different things. Firstly, on the main screen, you have the clock, because it wouldn't be a smart station if it didn't tell the time. It also shows the temperature in the room, the relative humidity, which is important when it comes to certain things that shall not be named on YouTube that you may want to put in this safe for corrosion and, concerns like that. It also shows some basic status items regarding the safe. It shows locked, unlocked, some options here as far as interior light, brightness. There's a display brightness. It is a touchscreen on a couple of the different things. Now on the top, you'll find the obvious, the biometric scanner, the code backup where, you can program whatever code. Obviously, that's not the right code. And then you have a dual wireless charger here. Now, probably gave it away with the AirPods, but it can charge AirPods, so that is a cool feature. My AirPods case looks like a mess because it's been through the ringer, but charges AirPods. And this one on the front here is a MagSafe charger. So you can probably tell it sucked them on there a little bit better than the back one, but still works. Now, I have seen some complaints online about why wouldn't they make both MagSafe. Well, certain people have different devices, and somebody may not want a MagSafe charger. They may not want a magnetic charger. Their device may not be compatible with it. So why wouldn't you give people options? I mean, after all, this is a smart station. So to me, it would be smart to give people the option of having either or. You can actually, there's a setting that I'll get into in a little bit. You can change the light, not change it, but turn it on or off. You can have it off or you can turn it on all the time. One thing that I have noticed about this thing is when the light on the charging pad is turned off, the safe makes this loud buzzing sound. It's kind of an oscillating buzzing, almost sounds like crickets. I don't know, it's some sort of electronic like sound, and for whatever reason, the sound goes away when the light is on. That is the fix that I have found. I'm hoping that maybe a firmware update can fix this in the future, but that is just something that I have noted about this device. This thing is very cool. I won't name certain things that you may want to put in here because YouTube tends to not like the mention of those things, but you can keep pews in here, you can keep watches, you can keep phones. Now, maybe one of the coolest features about this smart station is the Bluetooth 2.0 feature. This app, using the Vaultek app, you can control all sorts of different things. You can control, you can see the status of it, number one. You can adjust things like interior brightness on the light on the inside, the sound if you want it to make that chime when it unlocks, history log for all the times it's been locked and unlocked. You can manage several settings. You can name the safe. If you have more than one of these, you can set a custom name for it. You can manage the fingerprints, security, a nano key if you choose to use the Vaultek nano key, which is a separate item that you can purchase. Now, this on the screen here, you can see, and it also replicates it on the app. You can change what it shows. Now, I like having everything on just because it's a cool feature and it looks really cool the way they designed everything. It's a futuristic, it's a very cool look. So I like that. You can adjust the brightness on the app, which you can also do on the device itself right there on that little touchscreen icon. So now I do like the number 3 brightness, 3 out of 5. It's a good middle of the road setting. It makes it to where it's visible when the lights are on, but it's not super bright when the lights are off. This is the setting I was talking about with that weird sound that it was making. So I don't think the microphone and the camera would pick it up, but trust me, it's there. When you have it set to touchpad to activate the charging pad light, it just does that when the light is off. So I set it so the light always stays on, and for me, that solves that problem. Last but not least feature, you can open it from the app. You probably noticed this when I was on the main screen a second ago, but all you have to do, voila, safe's open. You can also disable the slide to open feature if you just don't want it. If you don't feel safe with that, you can disable the slide to open feature. So that sums up my review of the Vaultek DS5i charging station. Very cool tool, very handy thing to have on your nightstand. Security for your items, an extra clock in the room, charging station for your devices. It's a lot of stuff that you would normally have on your nightstand anyway in one slick, futuristic kind of like Transformers slash James Bond kind of package. So something I like very much, being the nerd that I am. Super happy with it. Thank you, Vaultek. Shout out to Rules of Engravement, where I actually purchased it. Rules of Engravement, if you're in South Florida, they are the hookup for all the pew things, all the pew related things, the things that shall not be mentioned on YouTube. So great place. Give them a shout. I'm gonna put their Instagram in my bio, or in my bio, in my description, in the video description. That way you guys can find them a little easier. So shout out to them where I got it, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time.